In this video, we're going to talk about gravity and how to enable gravity on almost anything in Modstorm. Let's do it. Alright, so here we are in the next one. If you don't get that reference, just watch any of my other video. At the end, I always say, catch you in the next one. Catch you in the next one. And I'll see you in the next one. I'll catch you in the next one. Well, guess what? This is the next one, and here you are. Awesome, awesome. Now, if you were to bring an object into your scene, such as I just did here, we'll realize that quickly there is one little issue, and is that none of them uses gravity. This is really easy and simple to fix, but I kind of want to show you just how things look. So by default, no gravity is set to any of these, but if you were to bring in something called a crate, where is it? Oops, not crate. Crate, here it is. If you brought this in, and let's see, brought this in and this, and even this, let's bring this one in as well. If you brought these objects into your scene, I'll bring it up, bring it forward here, up, this one up, and this one also further up, right over there, and now hit play on these. You'll see that these indeed fall. They indeed fall to the ground. Everything else stayed. And another thing about them is, I believe, this one we can push, just like so. You can push it around. This one, even though it fell, it's a little harder to push. Look, if you're pushing it, see how slowly it moves. So we're going to address all of this right now. Why does this work for these, and how to gain the same effect on your own blocks, whether it's something you import in or just something that you have that you selected here. There is a way to import other 3D models in here. I'm not going to cover that anytime soon, but it will be covered in the future. So that's why I mentioned that. So real easy, the options that if you click on these and just kind of compare them, you see that there really isn't any like checkbox that says use gravity or anything like that. Well, it's actually at the very top up here, not the very top, but right up here where it has the friction and mass. The mass is actually what makes these different. If you just click on this and this, you said the mass for this that was falling is set to 1, and this one is actually set to 5. So that is why this one is so heavy. So if you were to take any of your boxes here and just set them to anything other than 0, above a 0 I should say, then you're giving them a gravity, the ability to interact with the gravity. And then you have your friction as well. You can set that as a really low number. So I'm going to set this one as a high 10 mass, but then friction really low. All right, so I've set all of these to a number higher than 0, but this one is kind of special. I'm going to actually give it a different material because I've made it a little bit heavier. So I'm just going to give it nice material here. Let's choose this. There you go. So I made it 10, and then I've turned down the friction just so you can see the difference behind what things do. In fact, let's go ahead and hit play now, and let's check it out. Let's see, all of them actually falls because of what we have done, and we can actually push these around now with their default friction of 0.5, and then the gravity or the mass on these were simply set to 1. Just like these, they interact just the same like this and this. Now the red one here and the white one, alright, the red one and the white one I've set is set to about 5. So you can see how it's hard to move, but it is moving. Just really slow but hard to move. This one I've set it even higher, about 10. The red one here is set to about 10, But the friction, I've made this friction very low. So watch what happens. I push it, and you see how it slides and go even a little bit further on its own. See that slide and jiggles. See? So that's what the friction is all about. Just making it less, it slows down a lot less quicker because of the friction between the object and the floor. But there you have it, guys. A quick crash course on gravity. Hopefully this video was helpful to you, and if it was, as always, leave a comment, let me know, like the video, leave something so I know I'm helping you. Otherwise, I'm gonna stop helping you. Don't make me stop helping you. All right, well, as I always say, keep modding, and I'll catch you in the next one. And I'll see you in the next one. I'll catch you in the next